You know, I managed to break a promise to you guys again. I'm doing this video naked face, but for a good reason. I am tired. Hi, my name is Victorious Nightshade. Coming back with another naked face tutorial. Just kidding. I wanted to go ahead and do something different from what I normally do, just because I really need another video out there. And also, you can see my lovely altar for what you can with this crappy video. The video quality. Promise to be getting a new one here shortly. And we'll see where that takes us. But what I'm planning to do is that I am wanting to show you guys something very near and dear to me. And I don't know how to introduce this. As some of you guys know, I read tarot, I read pendulum, I practice divination, practice witchcraft, that sort of thing. And that's something that's very deep in my family. And I want to show off my tarot decks to you guys, just because I trust all 25 of you. And thank you, by the way, to everyone. I really appreciate everything that you guys do for me. All the support, everything, thank you. We're small numbers, but I really appreciate all of you guys. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys my very first deck, which you guys should be excited because I don't share this very often. This is actually the deck I don't do readings for a lot, unless they're on me or a past girlfriend or a past friend. If they come to me for it, I'll read them with this deck. Just because their energy is very familiar, and in a way it feels almost like another branch of me is literally reaching out to them. I have this deck, which if you see here, this is my very first deck. I got this when I was 13. An ex-girlfriend gave it to me, and my father taught me to read from these. But I love the fact that there's the two suns here. Like, it's almost a sense of painted on, but photography at the same time. It's a very cute mix. I also really like the gritty side of it. That was something that I thought was really cool back then, and I still find it extremely cool in a way. So, but I want to show you guys some of the cards. Like, actually, the first one that popped up was the Chariot. As you can see, there is some digital art in here. The art is absolutely stunning. But if you go to like the Queen of Cups here, or Queen of Staves, I'm sorry, you can see that it's photography and digital artwork in the back. It has very powerful meanings. I feel that with these two combined, it does show a little bit of humility to it. To me, it's almost like showing a different side of me in this way. Oh, look, there's the Empress. Probably do another video of these. Ooh, that's a very powerful card. Hello. Tower, actually, which is the next one in my series. Yeah, no, I find this to be a very powerful deck. That's also why I don't seem to do a lot of readings with them. It just tends to give off a little bit more stronger feelings. It's just one of those things that, you know, when you're a reader, you can just sense which cards want to be read. My second deck, which was given to me, this is actually something that it's also a card game, and it comes with a book. It is the Lord of the Rings Tarot deck and card game, deck and book set, so you also get like a book as well as this here. First thing first, it gives you a book of like a story about like the different meaning, like the tarot meanings, and like a story to go along with the tarot meanings. I think it's actually very kind of neat, considering that most books come with only the description, but like if I were to, the Empress, in the center is Galadriel. On the left, Bilbo as a baby, which is pretty damn cool because hobbits is held by his mother Belladonna too. And on the right is Rose Cotton, who eventually married Sam Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings series. So essentially showing motherhood in a way, which is pretty damn cool. And you know, it brings like the whole story to it alive. The folklore to the tarot. It also came with a card game / spread, which is this thingy here. You could also use this. Yeah, see, this is also a spread that you could use. Because it says like in the present situations, card 1 Card 2 is near future, and the recent past is number 3. 4 is what is on the person you're reading's mind. The 5th one is your hopes and or anxieties. You can read a lot from that type of card. 6 is opposing or contrary influences, and then 7 here would be helpful or supportive influences. Like, what would you suggest to that person just from getting the reading? Honestly, like this for a lot. I just don't like to play with this one a lot, and I will show you why. This is the actual box for the tarot one. And fun fact, Hemovlogin actually gave this to me as a housewarming gift, I believe, if I remember right. It was like a housewarming gift, and see, it comes with a little booklet of just the meanings itself, without the stories, and that's neat, but I still like the bigger book. Yeah, see, it's also like a card game. It's like a quick guide to victory points. 10 victory points are allowed or awarded at the end of each round to the first player who go out to play all the cards in their hand. 5 victory points are awarded to the end of each round to the player is the ring bearer, and you know, it actually hoists the whole movie in full setting. But yeah, no, like, I think the artwork is really pretty. It's just something that I can't see myself playing. Let me see if I can. The 8 of Swords. This obviously shows Frodo that lies unconscious in Shelob, which it kind of impends doom, that sort of thing, but there's not an end, or there's not an ending to your story. It's not going to be just plain doom sort of thing. But I love how it's depicted with like the swords at the top, but then you can also see Shelob right there. If I can get it to focus, there we go. Shelob, Frodo is down there. Obviously, in London, you have Samwise right there. It kind of brings the books alive to me, or at least that's how I feel. So I just find it interesting. And then, of course, you know, Ace of Cups is like a sense of seeing everything at a glance, and I really think that this card definitely shows it. So actually, in part of the story where Galadriel shows Frodo and Sam the mirror, where they can see the future and what has not happened yet. So I think that's actually a very good, accurate portrayal for it. So yeah, I think that's actually a really good portrayal. Like I was saying though, I think Hemovlogin definitely knows me very well in order to do this for me. Considering that she knows I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and honestly, I can't bring myself to play with these just because I don't want to taint them with my energy, that sort of thing. But if you're really into Lord of the Rings, I definitely suggest getting this deck, just because it's almost like a sense of enjoyment, because you're still, like, seeing the stories of the books and of the stories while you're giving a fortune. Now, this was also given to me by Hemovlogin, and this is the one deck I will read for an eternity. For an eternity. What I mean by that is that this deck is definitely my favorite deck, and it makes me happy. Now, a little bit of backstory on me. I am an indigo child. I tend to see things very easily. I tend to feel things easily. I'm clairaudient as well as clairsentient, more than clairvoyant. I'm all three, but the one that seems to hit me more is clairaudient. The thing is that when I read, I use my third eye so I can see what's happening. Now, what that does to me is that I love getting my tarot. I love ghost stories. I love the occult, and honestly, it is something that I absolutely enjoy reading about. And my fiance, Hemovlogin, had gotten me this tarot deck that is ghost stories around the world. And it's literally ghosts or spirits and ghosts tarot. And it has different stories, different ghosts and folk tales that are across the world. Like, they actually have one of my favorite songs on there, which is The Erlkönig by Schubert. And that is a story about a young child who's dying. Keeps saying, oh, the elf king or the ghostly elf king is coming to me Father keeps putting it off, ends up killing the child. On one of the cards, they also have the Banshee, which is Irish folklore. They have Native American folklore, which there is I do believe, a figure on here that is part of the Navajo. Which there is another one as well. They have Beowulf in here. They have multiple things. And they even have, like, things that, like, I do believe it's the Knight of Swords, if I'm not mistaken. It's from Babylon? Or from, Gilgamesh? They even have, like, ancient stories in there. And honestly, I think the artwork is just gorgeous. But if you look on the back, there's 3 tiny little ghosties. And it's really pretty to look at. Seriously, this is really pretty. At least to me it is. It's not spoopy. Oh, there we go. Like, for best example to show the art, the death card actually popped up to show itself. The Grim Reaper. Everyone knows what the Grim Reaper is. It's a new beginning. As well as everything else, lost wisdom. And honestly, if you look at it, it's so pretty to look at. I mean, you can see, like, souls being caught. You can also see, like, the glowing of energy coming from this. It's so nice to look at. While it's a scary card or a scary interpretation of it, I find it very intriguing. Here we go. The Magician, actually. It shows the reality versus the secondary life. Native American. Chickasaw. If I remember right. It's either Chickasaw or Powhatan. But I find that intriguing. That they have different stories all over the world. There's even one, let me see if I can't find it. I know it's Japanese. It's the Justice card, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here we go. This isn't the Japanese one, but the Arcanish, the one that I was just explaining to you guys. That one's on here. That's one of my favorite cards, even though it's a sense of a rocky road coming there. It's still really pretty to look at. And if you know the ghost stories, you can look at it and go, yeah. And, that's just something that I find very intriguing. I find it, lovely to read. And, and I find it super easy to read these. Like, seriously, if you're looking for a good tarot deck, I suggest this one right here by Lisa Hunt. This is my favorite deck of all time, and I'm sorry that I don't have very many, but I definitely want to show you guys my 3 decks. I might be getting more depending on how financials look. I was looking at a few more, but these are definitely my babies. If you liked this video or want to know more spiritual videos about me, I plan on doing more in my goth gear. It's just I really don't. I'm off work right now, and I really need to get a video going because I haven't done one all week. And I've been doing some covers because it's easy to do covers. So, but yeah, no, seriously, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please help me out. I want to get down to 50 by the end of this month. Or I want to get 50 subscribers by the end of this month. This is like my goal. So definitely, if you can, share this video. Share whatever you can. Help me get my name out there, guys. And remember, peace, love, and light. And I'll see you later, my little nightlings. Have a great night and spooky night. Thank you.